So just a month ago, I did a video talking about how FaZe Clan had the most successful subathon of all time, but there's a few members of FaZe Clan that stood out the most, and one of them was no other than the clip himself, Stable Ronaldo. During the subathon, Stable Ronaldo would gain over 65,000 subscribers while becoming the most viewed streamer on all of Twitch during the month as well. But literally just 1 year ago in 2023, all of these numbers would be very different for the streamer. He had completely fallen off and he was at the lowest point of his career, and it seemed like Stable Ronaldo didn't have too much of a future left in content creation. So how exactly did Ron turn this all around in just 1 year and manage to become one of the biggest streamers on Twitch once again? But that's probably what you're here to figure out, so if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the choppers with the biggest trapper. And while you're at it, don't forget to click that very first link down below in my description to join my Discord server and become an official member of the community. Now with all of that being said, let's get into how Stable Ronaldo saved his career. So Stable Ronaldo would start his streaming career off in late 2019, and he would start his career off by playing a game called Fortnite. Now I'm sure most of you know what Fortnite is and how popular that game was during this time, and this game single-handedly changed a lot of creators' lives. So Ron would continue streaming Fortnite for an extended period of time, and much like other creators who were in the Fortnite community at the time, Ron would end up seeing a lot of growth very quickly. And Ron would continue growing all throughout the year 2020, becoming one of the best Fortnite players that there was, but he would really hit the peak of his career in 2021. This is where he had some of the best numbers and averaged the best viewers that he's ever seen throughout his Twitch career. And not only would these years be the peak of his career in terms of numbers and viewership, but he also had a lot of bright spots within the Fortnite community as well. He would win multiple FNCS Fortnite tournaments, earning hundreds of thousands of dollars as well. And I personally feel like a lot of content creators peaked during the whole 2021-2020 timeline, because as most of you probably already know, this is where the whole pandemic thing happened, so everyone was locked down inside the house, and a lot of people genuinely had nothing to do other than watch these streamers and YouTubers all day long. So of course this would lead to a spike in a lot of people's career, and Stable Ronaldo happened to be one of these people. But unfortunately for Stable Ronaldo, this will all start coming to an end near the end of 2022. He will start seeing a slight decrease in his Twitch viewership around this time, but this will end up being for various reasons. A lot of people really just didn't want to watch Stable Ronaldo play Fortnite anymore, and it's not because he's bad at the game or anything like that. It was genuinely because Fortnite started to die out a little bit. Like, I know it's still a very popular game even to this day, but compared to what that game was in its peak years like late 2018, 2019, 2020, those years, it's fair to say that the game definitely started to fall off around the 2022 range. But Ronaldo didn't really get too discouraged at all by this at first, and he would continue doing his regular, everyday, consistent streams. But in the year of 2023, everything would end up changing for Stable Ronaldo. His numbers began going down more and more to the point where he was only averaging like 1,000 views, and he even had less than 1,000 subscribers on Twitch as well. And like I said, a lot of this already stemmed from the fact that Fortnite was just dying out as a whole, and because of this, Ron would opt to change the direction of his career, and he would slow down on playing Fortnite as much and switch over to the IRL content creation scene. He was doing more just chatting streams as well as just going out and about in the real world, but unfortunately for Ronaldo, early on into this content switch that he did, it wouldn't really help his career much at all. In fact, it may have hurt it even worse. And Ronaldo will be very open on multiple interviews and podcasts while talking about this time in his life, and he would even state that these were some of the toughest and darkest times that he's ever been through. And as if these battles that Ronaldo was already having with himself wasn't bad enough, the backlash and hate that he began getting from the internet would make all of this even worse. He even managed to get into a very small beef with one of the biggest streamers of all time in Ninja, and this all came after Ninja would make some comments about Stable Ronaldo's career while being drunk on Tim the Tatman's stream.
Also Ronaldo is like literally like 1/20th of our following and is completely irrelevant. He tried to be an IRL streamer and failed miserably. Ronaldo, you're like a combination of fucking
great game
of clicks, like, oh my god, I might be good at the game, and like myth, like you went to YouTube and what happened? You know what I mean? Like that's you right now.
All right, what?
This will ultimately lead to Ninja apologizing to Ronaldo, but at this point I guess Ron felt that this whole thing had already got too far out of hand, so he decided to continue trolling Ninja about the whole situation.
Correct me if I'm wrong, you blue-haired fuck, but I'm 90% sure the word fell off was created after your fucking career, if I'm not mistaken. I actually genuinely believe people started using that terminology when you stopped fucking streaming. Correct me if I'm wrong though, because I never heard of that until someone who had 225k average viewers playing with Drake, partying with Travis Scott, and then immediately goes down to 3K viewers unless he streams Fortnite, which he'll get 10, which is amazing. But for 20 million followers, I guess not.
Now, maybe Ninja talking so bad about Stable Ronaldo was the motivation that he needed to finally turn his career around, because after this moment, it seemed that Stable Ronaldo would start hitting a turning point within his career. Around November of 2023, Fortnite would announce that they would be bringing back the OG Fortnite map, the original map that we all know and love that ended up making the game so popular as it was. And this would be a very big announcement for not only Stable Ronaldo, but for all of the Fortnite creators on the internet. People were once again watching all sorts of Fortnite content just like they were back in the day, and this would lead to all of the creators within the community to start thriving once again. So Ronaldo would begin to see his numbers and averages start going back up over time, and he knew that he basically had to capitalize off of this second chance that he seemingly got at his content creating career. And this momentum that he gained would carry over to 2024, where he would return back to doing more IRL streams as well. But the IRL scene had grew so much throughout 2023, so it was definitely a more popular space going into 2024 as well. So this would lead to Ronaldo collabing with some up and coming streamers at the time, such as Jason the Ween, Lacey himself, and even some bigger streamers such as Clits, who he's been longtime friends with throughout the Fortnite days, and even one of the most popular streamers in the world at the time, Jinxie. Now, speaking of Jinxie, as most of you may know, he had a major blow up around this time as well. He became one of the biggest streamers on all of Twitch. But in April of 2024, after a wager going wrong between Click, Stable Ronaldo, and Jinxie, this whole drama would stem from Jinxie losing the 2v1 wager in Rainbow Six Siege against not only Clips but Stable Ronaldo as well. It was a 2v1 wager for like $10,000, I believe. And as you all probably know, Rainbow Six Siege is Jinxie's main game. So after beating Jinxie in this wager, Ronaldo and Clips would take to Twitter to troll him a little bit, and this would end up causing an entire beef.
Twitch guy!
And then Ron rolls his R, like saying that it's me. Okay, Ron, maybe you could get some views if you made real content for once in your fucking life! Real content for once, you little piece of shit!
So corny, bro. Talking about, oh, maybe you should do real content. Hey, dumb I don't stream to farm clips like you do, because that's your whole personality. I am the clip. That's how I came up, naturally. You see how your initial instinct is just viewership, content. That's not what streaming was.
So around this time, Stable Ronaldo's name was definitely hot once again within the streaming and Twitch community, because as you all know, drama and controversy sells. Once you're in drama with someone, especially the biggest streamer in the world, you're definitely going to get talked about, you're going to get more viewers, you're going to get more subscribers, you're going to get all of those things. So Ron will really just use all of this to his advantage, because just 2 weeks later, another big event would happen within Ronaldo's life. You see, in 2022, in the middle of Ronaldo's peak in his career, he would end up joining the very popular organization known as FaZe Clan. But when he joined this org, it really wasn't in a good spot at all. It was nowhere near as popular as it was back in the day, or even as popular as it is right now. As you guys probably know, around this time, FaZe was just letting anyone in. Like, they had a bunch of celebrities and athletes and rappers. They literally just opened their clan up to anyone with a bit of a name, and this will make joining FaZe Clan not really mean as much as it once did. So for about 2 years, Ronaldo was a part of FaZe Clan, but because of how bad of a spot the organization was in, it really didn't help his career out much at all. But that will all end up changing after April of 2024. After FaZe Banks had regained his ownership of FaZe Clan, it was announced in late April that they will be kicking all of the current FaZe members out of the clan and restarting fresh. And this is exactly what FaZe Clan did, and it ended up being the best decision that they could make as an organization. And it would definitely be good for members who got to stay, such as Stable Ronaldo, because this would definitely end up being the biggest turning point in his entire career. But FaZe Clan recruited the newest members such as Silky, Blackboy Max, Lacey, and Jason the Ween. It received a lot of hate and backlash on the internet because it was definitely a different group than OG FaZe fans was accustomed to, but they would end up shocking everyone who didn't believe in them, because this would end up becoming a very successful decision. It wouldn't take long before FaZe Clan meshed together well, and the whole entire group began clip farming, and this led to them becoming some of the most popular streamers on Twitch. And who was the person at the beginning who was creating the most viral clips? Well, of course it was the literal clip himself, Stable Ronaldo. So this would lead to him averaging numbers that he hasn't seen since his prime Fortnite days. So for the next few months, the whole entire new FaZe Clan will continue growing, and this will lead all the way up to the month of September. So on September 1st, FaZe Clan would announce that they were going to be doing their first ever group subathon on Twitch, and Stable Ronaldo also had his own personal announcement to make as well. He has shared a post on social media stating that he had finally retired his mother. He would end up giving his mom $250,000, and this likely meant that she would never have to work a job again in her life.
What did you said?
I sent you 250 grand.
What?
I want you to just enjoy your life,
even if you don't need it.
Oh my God, Riley, that's a lot of money. Oh my God, can't believe it. Do you understand that that's my retirement?
Enjoy your life.
And after this, the most successful month in Ronaldo's career would begin. And truthfully, this subathon would be a major success for everyone in FaZe Clan. Everyone hit the biggest numbers that they've ever seen within their career, but Stable Ronaldo definitely had a standout performance. He managed to hit the most subscribers he's ever had in his career, accumulating over 65,000 subscribers within the month alone. And he also will become the most watched streamer in the entire world for the month of September as well. So this was definitely a very emotional month for Stable Ronaldo, because just a year ago in 2023, he thought that his career was on the verge of being over. And at the end of the month, once his entire FaZe subathon was all said and done, Ronaldo would make it be known how thankful and grateful he was for FaZe Clan, for helping him not only change his life, but for keeping him motivated when things got pretty tough.
And I still remember vividly, I thought nothing could get better. I thought it was the end. I remember telling my mom I don't know what to do. I was praying every day. And I stuck with it. I told myself I could do it, and I proved myself. And my worst year turned into my best. I ended up peaking at new levels that I never thought I could hit. You know, I met all my friends here that I like to call family, and I retired my mom this year.
Let's fucking go.
I truly can't thank FaZe for being there. It's honestly saved my life in a way. All my friends behind me, you know what I'm saying? Everyone in front of me. It wouldn't be possible without y'all. Appreciate my community, appreciate my family and everything. And a lot of people ask me, why didn't I quit a year ago? The day I quit is the day I stopped trying. Lucky for y'all, today is not that day!
So it's safe to say that Stable Ronaldo definitely proved Ninja and a lot of other people wrong as well, because while many people laughed and counted him out when he made the switch over to IRL content, he stayed consistent with this entire thing, even when he was at the lowest point of his career, and he didn't give up at all. And now you can just look at the results of that literally 1 year later, where he's now the biggest he's ever been in his entire streaming career. And Ron is also still pretty young as well. He's only 21 years old, and he's very fortunate to already have made so much money within his career at a young age that he could probably actually quit content creation if he wanted to. But since he's so young and still very early into his career, I think that he still has a lot more growing to do, and I highly doubt that he'll quit anytime soon. But that's just my personal opinion. You guys know that the only opinion that I really care about is y'all's opinion. So let me know down below in the comments, what do you think of this entire situation? How long have you been watching Stable Ronaldo for? Did you just start watching him? Were you watching him since the beginning in his prime Fortnite days? And comment down below if you stopped watching him around the time in 2023 when he was at the lowest point of his career. Let me know down below in the comments, and while you're at it, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join me on my journey to 10,000 subscribers. You guys have been showing me a lot of love and support recently, and I just want to keep that going all the way throughout the end of the year. And with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy the video, be sure to give me a thumbs down. Any feedback is good feedback to me. And as always, I appreciate all of the love and support, and I'll catch you boys and girls in the next banger, man.
Bye, have a beautiful time.